Good morning, students. The topic of today's video lecture is tense. As you all know very well, tense means time. If we go by the definition, tense denotes the time of action as well as the state. Now, let me tell you what is time of action. For example, I am playing cricket, or I was playing cricket, or I will be playing cricket. Secondly, state. State means, for example, I'm happy, or I was happy, or I will be happy. Tense is of three types: present tense, past tense, and future tense. Now these three tense forms we can further subdivide into simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. Similarly, simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. In the same way, simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, and future perfect continuous tense. See here, 16 tense forms have been given. Basically, there are 12 tense forms. Rest 4 I'll explain you. They are somewhat different. So let's study the tense forms. Number 1 is simple present tense. If we go by the structure or the rule, it is subject plus first form of the verb plus s or es. Example, she reads book in library. Present continuous tense. It consists of subject plus is mr plus ing form of the verb. Example, I am studying in a high school. Present perfect tense. Subject plus has have plus third form of the verb. For example, he has made this colorful chart. Present perfect continuous tense. Subject plus has have plus been plus ing form of the verb plus since or for. Example, she has been working there since 2017. Simple past tense. Subject plus second form of the verb or irregular verb. Example, he completed the assignment. Past continuous tense. Subject plus was were plus ing form of the verb. Example, he was reading the book. Past perfect tense. Subject plus had plus verb, and the verb should be in third form. I had finished my homework. Past perfect continuous tense. Subject plus had plus been plus ing form of the verb. Example, I had been playing football since morning. Then simple future tense. Subject plus will or shall plus first form of the verb. Example, I shall go to park for a walk. Then future continuous tense. Subject plus will or shall plus be plus ing form of the verb. Example, he will be playing football. Future perfect tense. Subject plus will have plus third form of the verb. He will have played football. See children, you might be noticing that in every perfect tense form, third form of the verb is used. Then future perfect continuous tense. Subject plus will have been plus ing form of the verb. He will have been watching the TV for 50 minutes. Now see, the tense form which now I am going to tell you, these are a little bit different, but they are also tense forms. We name them as past future tense. It consists of subject plus would plus first form of the verb. Example, I told you that I would leave in 1 hour. Past future continuous tense, subject plus should would plus be plus ing form of the verb. I told that I would be doing my work all the day long. Past future perfect tense, subject plus should have would plus have plus third form of the verb. She said that she would have done her work. Past future perfect continuous tense, subject plus would have been plus ing form of the verb. He said that I should have been working here for 2 hours by that time. So here also some tense rules are there. Let's study about them. So simple present tense has first form of the verb plus s or es. Simple past tense, second form of the verb. Simple future tense, will, shall plus first form of the verb. Children, progressive forms means continuous tenses. So present continuous means is, am, are plus first form of the verb plus ing. Past continuous was, were plus first form of the verb plus ing. Future continuous will be plus first form of the verb plus ing. Now perfect forms, present perfect means has, have plus third form of the verb. Past perfect, had plus third form of the verb. Future perfect, will have plus third form of the verb. Now let's study perfect continuous forms. So if it is present perfect continuous, so it has, have plus been plus first form of the verb plus ing. Past perfect continuous, had been plus first form of the verb plus ing. Future perfect continuous, will have been plus first form of the verb plus ing. Let's study the explanation of or the uses of these tense forms. See, simple tense forms made with simple past, simple present or simple future, they tell us about some moment, like action that takes place once, never or several times. Example, he played football every Tuesday, or he plays football every Tuesday. He will or is going to play football every Tuesday. So action which is happening several times. It also tells about actions that happen one after another, like he played football and then he went home. He plays football and then he goes home. He will play football and then he will go home. It tells about state also. He loved football, he loves football, he will love football. Now continuous tense forms, they tell us about period. Example, action going on at that moment. He was playing football, he is playing football, he will be playing football. It also tells us about actions taking place at the same time. Example, he was playing football and she was watching. He is playing football and she is watching. He will be playing football and she will be watching. The perfect tense forms, they tell us about result, or you can say action taking place before a certain moment in time. It emphasizes about the result, like he had won 5 matches until that day. He has won 5 matches so far. He will have won 5 matches by then. In the same way, perfect continuous forms, they tell us about duration, action taking place before a certain moment in time and beyond, and they emphasize the duration. Example, he had been playing football for 10 years. So this for 10 years tells us the duration. He has been playing football for 10 years tells duration. He will have been playing football for 10 years tells us duration. That's all, children, in this video. Rest I'll explain in next video.